think renewable energy, the word renewable energy can be used interchangeably with alternative energy. And what we are simply saying is anything which is not fossil fuel, any other source of energy which is not fossil fuel, then it's an alternative source of energy. Anything which is not coming from oil, the petroleum production, is alternative. So, but let me just introduce another small component.
Yes, please.
All renewable energies, again, are not green.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you all know that the world is grappling with the issues of climate change.
Yes.
The greatest contributor of climate change is the greenhouse gases. The biggest composition of it being carbon dioxide, which is now produced by burning of most of the fuels, especially the fossil fuels. So then we have a few renewable energy, which produce a small component of, especially any fuel which has to burn, the bioenergy, bioethanol, the biomass energy. If they are produced in a sustainable manner, they become renewable energy. But then on combustion, they are emitting a small component of carbon dioxide. They are polluting, so they don't become green energy. So basically that is the difference of the two.
Wow.
Yes.
That is great context right there, because like I told you, it's become a buzzword. Everybody now is using the word renewable energy. But I think to have the future that we want to have, it is imperative that we understand even how we use this language. And that context that you're saying, that not all of them are green, I think is spectacular to even just let us know this morning. When we talk about rural electrification and we talk about renewable energy, we know that there's a great connection to social economic empowerment. Tell us a little bit about why that connection is there. What is it about renewable energy or rural electrification that can contribute to social economic empowerment?
Thank you very much, David. One, you realize that energy touches, social economic aspect of human life. From the basic, the food production, that's agriculture, education, health, water, name them, transport, name them. So then when there is a lack of energy in the rural areas, then you realize most of those aspects are affected. Look, for example, the water. Most of the water you require to do pumping. So then when people don't have water, some of these water sources are far. So what would a pump to come close? People will spend a whole day going around to fetch water. Agriculture, you can use some of the water for irrigation and all that. All those are aspects of rural electrification, the contribution of energy in those rural areas. Education in our schools, when there is electricity, of course, the quality of education, the extended hours of preps and all that, students are able to do their homework. Health sector, again, that cannot be underestimated. And I think the one of the biggest component, of course, people also ignore is also the cooking, clean cooking.
Yes. That's a big one.
In the rural areas, most of our mothers here are still using firewood. Which is again is also a big challenge health-wise. The time, and also deforestation. We are also fighting climate change. So have we looked at the amount of firewood? Amount of trees we have to cut to use as wood for cooking. And even in institutions, in our schools, firewood is also becoming a very major cost to some of those institutions. And that is now the gap we are coming in as a corporation. And then we introducing the element of renewable energy. And in Africa we are endowed, Kenya especially, because we lie in the equator. For example, when you look at the solar, the number of sunshine hours we achieve in a day quite significant, in around 6 hours, because of our location in the equator. So it makes it very viable to harness solar energy. So as a corporation, we have been in extent of our traditional methods of grid extension. The areas we are far from the grid, we have been trying to connect them through renewable energy. We have done quite a number of mini grids, 26 now commissioned. We have a number of them going on. And then we're also having a program called COSAP, which is introduced about 108 of them 48 being done by REREC, the other number being done by Kenya Power.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and that helps to connect some of those areas which are far from grid, because sometimes it becomes very expensive to extend grid, especially beyond 50 kilometers. It will be more economical now to connect through mini grids.